going on YouTube? Welcome back to 26 Getting Pants. On the Hawks, we're 7-4. I don't know, we're 4-7. My bad.
And a glimpse inside the locker room. Players' final few moments. Thanks for tuning in to the NBA on 2K Sports. It's Wednesday, Hump Day, and we're ready to bring you all the action. With Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony and Allie LaForce on our sideline, I'm Kevin Harlan. Stan, we expect to see a lot of action inside tonight. Both the... Ooh, oh, my goodness.
Well, you can't teach the athleticism displayed there by Johnson.
Oh, my God.
And so it's Daniels who brings up the ball for Atlanta. Johnson, a wide open look. No good from outside. Johnson against MP. That's short off the rim. Johnson right side.
Oh, look at that dunk. Just unbelievable.
All right.
Yeah, that's a dunk that would get some high scores. You know Johnson put some time into that one.
And another look at that last play with the AT&T connected cam. And the basket by MP. And Greg, recently MP had a milestone game, recording the first triple-double of his career.
And there should be plenty more to come over the course of his career. MP's a guy that's willing and able to do whatever it takes for his team to win.
And that one drops for him.
Well, they've started this game strong offensively. 3 out of their first 4 attempts.
MP.
Oh,
grabs the board.
And guys, his shot hasn't been falling this quarter. Time to settle down, refocus, and get a really high percentage look.
It is so much fun watching these guys just throw it down. Jalen Johnson can do it with the best of them.
And for a look at how the competition stacks up right now, here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. They tell a great story. You take a look at the Cavaliers. They've achieved some upward momentum, climbing to the 5th spot on the board.
And see where Sacramento is. They've come out of the gates just a little cold. Certainly not the hot start fans had hoped for. And their position in the rankings so far.
In the air and down hard. Woo!
Oh, stop.
Hey, Greg, they dropped the interim tag for Doug Christie as he's now the permanent head coach of the Kings.
Well, we'll have to see how permanent that is. The 5th head coach in the last 7 years. That seat is always hot in Sacramento.
Johnson outside. Alexander Walker on the wing. Daniels kicks to Johnson. Pass to Alexander Walker. The three-pointer off the mark. The Kings trail by 6. MP dishes to Westbrook, and he makes that one.
I mean, Westbrook is a gifted finisher. Allow him to find his looks inside at your own risk.
Now, Alexander Walker. He's making his presence felt offensively with his scoring average up there at almost 13 points a game.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now.
Yeah, so skilled offensively. Getting the ball in his hands is generally a good idea.
Okongwu finds Alexander Walker. Puts the move on. Johnson from outside. Drops in the tray. Johnson's got 15 points.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
In the corner, it's MP. And there are the Kings with another bucket.
And when lots of guys are overlooking the mid-range, it's nice to see MP featuring it in his game.
And here's McCollum. Nothing on the board. Johnson outside. Pass to Daniels. Alexander Walker on the wing. Monk defending. Johnson can't get it to go. And so Monk will bring it up for the King. It's a 5-point game. And we've got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. Shams, what's the story?
Guys, Trae Young's contract in Atlanta was coming to an end, and both sides could not reach an agreement on a long-term contract extension. So trade talks ensued, and Trae Young finds himself in a new destination that now makes him the lead franchise guard in a new home.
It is a new day. Thank you for the update, Shams. Hunter's checked in for Russell Westbrook. Johnson, the pass to McCollum. And he lays it straight in.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
The Kings trail by 5. On the wing, MP. He's guarded by Johnson. MP kicks to Monk. Back to MP. From the arc. Rebounded by the Hawks. And guys, this is the first they're seeing of Sacramento.
And this was as even a matchup as you'll find in the NBA. Split the season series down the middle, one apiece.
Well, in terms of where they sit in the league, these teams are both in the middle of the pack, but both are looking to take the next step.
Daniels, no good. For Sacramento, they've gotten 5 of 10 shots to drop in this game so far. Right at the 50% mark.
What heart by MP, going through contact there and converting.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Hawks.
Well, a lot of times you'll hear coaches yell, get the ball inside, and you can see why. Good things happen when you get the ball into the paint.
And also have to bring up their passing game. They've been moving the ball with great precision so far and creating great looks for their teammates.
And it's Okongwu slamming it down.
Okay, wow. Okongwu, unreal.
Here's MP. Okongwu grabs the board. Atlanta leading by 4. Daniels dishes to McCollum. Now, here's Okongwu. His last outing, he had 18 points. Alexander Walker passes to McCollum. Just 4 to shoot. Fires the 3. A shot by Alexander Walker, no good. Kings have gone 6 of 12 in the field here in the first quarter. Here's MP. Sabonis finds Hunter. Sacramento moving it around. Outside DeRozan. Here's MP. Rebound by the Hawks.
And that's really just not heads-up basketball. Don't try a fadeaway when nobody's guarding you.
Shot by Johnson, no good.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
MP sets the screen for Monk. Daniels with the steal. Johnson, the pass to McCollum. Hunter with some nice defense. The Kings trail by 4. With the crossover. In the corner, it's Sabonis. Back to MP. 6 on the shot clock. Sabonis' screen on Okongwu. The wide open look here for DeRozan. Knocked away. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Johnson.
Still 19-14.
Here's Rizachet. He had 15 points last outing. McCollum against Carter. And stolen by Murray. And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, Jalen Johnson, great in the two-man game, and he talked about how he operates off the pocket pass. He said, quote, it's simple. You got to read before the catch. Point 5, quick decisions. Just how quarterbacks have progressions with receivers, I have progressions in the pocket, and I read those. Kevin?
Okay, Allie, we thank you. Here's Kuminga, and that one is off. Good defense by MP. Pass to Sabonis. Back to MP. It's not going to go for him. Look at the last game for the Atlanta Hawks. It was a win against the Clippers in L.A.
Yeah, it is always a great feeling when you go the extra distance, double OT in this case, and are able to come away with that win.
Carter at the elbow. Kicks it out to MP. Fades back. It's rebounded by Kuminga.
I didn't even
And right
get
from
that.
the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Okongwu, the pass to McCollum. And there's the foul. It's on Keegan Murray. That is his first foul of the game. Hayes is checked in for the Kings.
Hey, I didn't even mean to do it.
Here's Rizachet, covered by Hunter. Okongwu with the screen for Rizachet. And Okongwu slams it in.
Well, in that two-player action, I really like Okongwu as the pick man. He moves really well.
Here's MP, driving to the basket. Bucket is good. MP's got 15.
Just a heroic scoring effort from
goodness.
him this quarter. He's doing everything he can to will them back into this game.
Now here's McCollum, covered by Hayes. 12 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. 5 on the clock. The three from McCollum. That shot off. Jalen Johnson. He's been the guy making things happen for the Atlanta Hawks.
Down 2.
And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And for the Hawks, guys, what stands out to you stats-wise?
Throughout the first quarter, they did a great job of just running the offense.
Yeah, and I love to see this kind of communication between teammates. Great player movement, great ball movement.
On the court for Atlanta, Kuminga out there with Rizachet. Then it's Corey Kispert. Then it's Gabe Vincent. And it's Landale in at center.
That's as easy as it gets for Kuminga. Defense has to bring more energy than that.
The Hawks leading by 4. Here's Rizachet. Vincent with it. Now Rizachet. The Hawks need to get off a shot here. Off target with his 3.
I'm all right with him taking that shot close to the hoop, but really not from long range.
Hunter with it. Guarded now by Kispert. Here's MP.
No,
by
I'm
MP.
trying to pump
His
fake.
shot selection's
Step
been
back.
poor.
Come
If I were
on.
coaching this team, he'd be sitting next to me.
I'm not trying to do all that.
Here's Vincent. He's covered by Murray. The 3 ball. Vincent misses. And so MV will bring it up for Sacramento. Trailing by 4. That's in there. Murray with the assist. Now that's 17 points for MP.
Oh, nice jumper from MP there. The D is going to have to do a lot better job if they want to try and contain it.
Here's Rizachet. Still scoreless. To the inside. Pass to Kuminga. All alone. Sacramento grabs the miss. Fresh from a win against the Nuggets.
Tremendous poise.
Right there, that is highlight reel stuff from MP.
Talk about finishing with power. MP showing the rim no mercy there.
And Quinn Snyder wants a timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. Sacramento making a switch here.
Baby.
Westbrook's checked in. Atlanta also making some changes here. Jalen Johnson's checked in for Rizachet. Tyson Daniels comes in for Corey Kispert. And Nickeil Alexander-Walker in for Gabe Vincent.
And those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And guys, you cannot allow that in a close
Whoa,
game.
pump
You have
fake.
to make it harder
I'm-
than that.
Atlanta's gone 0-2 from
Kinda
here in the
pump
second.
fake.
So, Greg, in the offseason, the Kings made it a priority to address their need at point guard.
I mean, they had multiple combo guards on the roster, but lacked a true lead guard. And they realized they needed someone who could run the offense, hoping Dennis Schroeder can fill that role.
Punching it in on the drive. MP doesn't mess around when he's got a lane to the rim.
Outside Daniels. Kuminga kicks to Johnson. His three-pointers off the mark.
Well, you can't question his confidence from out there, but it's not falling. Maybe time for a different approach.
That gives them the lead.
Nice pass here to set that basket up.
The Hawks have gone only 2 of 7 from the field since the second quarter got underway. Outside Kuminga. Three-pointer. Rebound by Murray.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
MP kicks to Hunter. MP with a screen on Daniels. Back to MP. Again, Sacramento.
And when it rains, it pours. Another jump shot tickles the twine.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Daniels passes to Kuminga. Back to Daniels. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Atlanta again missing.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target. The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Pass to Alexander Walker. Back to Daniels. On the wing, Johnson. Covered by MP. And the rejection by MP. And so it looks like the Hawks will retain possession here. Sabonis, he's checked in for Sacramento. DeMar DeRozan comes in for DeAndre Hunter. And a change for the Hawks. Okongwu's checked in for Jock Landale.
And they continue to control the glass.
Johnson outside. Outside Kuminga. And he drives in. And it goes down 2 points. Alexander Walker's got his first points in this one.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
On the wing, MP. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. MP's got the lead up to 7 now for the Kings. And it's the Hawks ball. It's off to Utah after this game where they'll face the Jazz. That is game 3 of this 4-game trip. Daniels from outside. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. MP's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Westbrook, and finished off by Westbrook.
They just won't miss. I mean, this is incredible.
Well, as a coach, this is when you enjoy what you're watching. Your team playing well and everything just flowing.
Pass to Okongwu. Now, Alexander Walker. Oh, good on the triple. Here's Sacramento now. They're on a 17-4 run. The kick out to Westbrook. And here is MP. Murray sets a screen for MP. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. The Hawks trail by 9. Kuminga down low. He's covered by Westbrook. He makes that one drop, only a second and 5 tries.
And over time, we've seen Kuminga be a more aggressive scorer, especially when he has the ball inside.
And when it comes to team building, GA, there's been a debate about whether the 2-star or 3-star approach is more effective.
Kevin, for me, I think it comes down to fit more than anything. It doesn't matter how many stars you have if they don't mesh, and if they're not comfortable in the role that's carved out for them on that respective team.
And the big-time scoring night from Johnson continues. This guy has...
Christie wants a timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. So we're talking about Dyson Daniels here, Greg. Just how incredible a defender is this kid?
I mean, last season, he came in second in terms of voting for Defensive Player of the Year, led the league in steals, and this young man's just getting started. Figures to be a problem for a long time.
Well, credit the quick hands of Dyson Daniels. He gets the steal that gets them out on the break.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
To the middle. Here's Okongwu. And Okongwu slams it in.
Well, McCollum is so poised in pick and rolls. Excellent job navigating it there.
Westbrook dishes to MP. Fades and shoots. Okongwu grabs the board. Okongwu's now got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Steps back. Here's McCollum. Johnson kicks to Daniels. Misses the 3.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
Yeah, they might want to draw something up here to get him something at the rim or get him to the free throw line. Sometimes that's all it takes to snap a cold streak.
MP, that's for 2. Drops one in from the wing. MP's got 32 points in the game.
Yeah, it's so rewarding as a coach to see a young guy like MP succeeding like this on the offensive end.
Back to Alexander Walker. Johnson in the corner. And a miss there on the triple.
Yeah, and that three-point shot, it really has looked awful here in the second quarter.
Oh, what?
It hasn't stopped him from
That's
attempting
not what
them,
I
but
wanted
it's
to
time
do.
to maybe find something else to do.
Come on.
Right side Daniels. Here's McCollum. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. MP's got 11 rebounds in the game. Monk outside. MP looking around. Got it off in time. No good on the last second attempt there. And so it's the Sacramento Kings heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. They've set the tone. They love their tempo. They're going to be very tough to stop. Back right after this.
Come on.
Poor execution for them offensively. Settling for bad shots far too often. Recipe for disaster.
And now let's see who the winners of the... And that is...
Okay.
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. 1 half to go. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
Well, with a double-double in hand through 2 quarters, you can just imagine what his stat line will look like at the end of this one.
Well, he's already put in a full day's work. They might want to lighten the load on him in the second half.
Monk on the wing. He's paired with DeRozan. MP out there with Sabonis. And it's Westbrook in at the 1 spot. And so that's who Doug Christie starts the second half with. Yep, that one goes. MP's got the lead up to 9 now for the Kings.
His scoring is a big reason why they're up right now. Let's see if they can close it out.
Back to Alexander Walker. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Never a bad idea to run the old pick play.
You're right. And if it produces a slam like that, you'll probably see more of them.
Yeah, defensive breakdown there. Gotta communicate and switch that screen.
Sabonis finds Monk. MP against Johnson, and the basket by MP.
Good effort from MP to make that bucket happen.
And so it's McCollum with it. He brings it up for Atlanta. 9-point game. Daniels passes to McCollum. Good ball movement here by the Hawks. And it's Sacramento with the rebound.
Oh, you've got to be able to deliver when you get a bunny like that. That's just too easy of a shot to miss.
And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Hey, Kevin. The Kings last season traded for Zach LaVine, and he said, quote, "I've been a fan for a long time, knowing how incredible these fans are each and every game. A Tuesday night, it's still going to be packed in here. People pull for their team, and I don't take it for granted. Guys, back to you."
Tremendous support. Hey, Allie, thank you very much for the report. Johnson outside. Alexander Walker with the ball. A three-pointer, no good. To the paint. Here's Monk. And then Monk with the dunk.
What a leap to the rim by Monk. Going up high where the defense can't stop it.
Even after pivoting towards their youth, GA the Hawks last season had an improved record.
Yeah, they traded away a bunch of rotation veterans, but the young fellas showed they were ready to step in, and this group didn't miss a beat.
Oh, that's a major league throwdown.
Keeps a tight grip on that rim, too, after the finish. The Hawks trail by 11. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum. And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
There's MP.
Oh,
Conwu grabs the board. Hawks have gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. And the basket by Johnson.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
In the corner, it's MP. And once again off the mark by Sacramento. The Hawks have gone 4 of 6 from the field since the start of the third. Johnson for 3. Sabonis grabs the board. Sabonis has got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. The Hawks trail by 7. To the left side wing. Here's Okongwu. The shot from the low post is good. Okongwu's now got 10.
Sometimes Okongwu can finesse his way around you in tight. He's got nice touch around the bucket.
MP from deep three-point land.
Again,
the miss by the Kings.
I'm going to try it again.
Down low.
Why not?
That's good from Johnson on the assist by McCollum. Now just a 3-point Kings lead.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
In the corner, it's MP. MP converting the top bucket.
And with those points, he puts an end to that 10-0 run by Atlanta.
And here's McCollum. Looking at his numbers right now, averaging 27 points a game. And the slam dunk by Johnson.
Yeah, this offense is rolling. They've been assertive, but they're also playing under control.
Yeah, you know, I like how they're not relying on just one guy to get it done. They're sharing the ball and keeping the defense guessing.
Rosen dishes to MP. Back to DeRozan. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Into his mid-30s, the veteran DeMar DeRozan holding up well, Greg.
And such a consistent presence for his team. DeMar plays at his own speed, and he has mastered the art of the mid-range.
Hunter's checked in for Sacramento. Jonathan Kuminga, he's checked in for Atlanta. Here's Alexander Walker. It's good from long range. Alexander Walker's got 5 points now this quarter.
And so far in the second half, this has been a different kind of game than what we saw early on.
Yeah, you can see it in the hustle stats. These guys have come out with a different mindset and seem much more motivated here in the second half. Yeah, not his best night in terms of shot selection. Lucky for him, his teammates have picked up the slack.
And Okongwu has it in the corner. On the wing, Daniels. Okongwu with a screen on Hunter. Here's Alexander Walker. Another 3 for Atlanta.
Yeah, he's been able to turn it around after a rough first half. He's now looking much better offensively.
Kuminga against MP. Here's Sabonis. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist. MP's got his 6th assist on the night. Pass to Alexander Walker. Okongwu with a screen on DeRozan. Shot's good by Alexander Walker.
The defense a step slow, and you can see the result.
The Kings trail by 3. Monk kicks to MP. Pass to Hunter. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
With a number of moves and shots to choose from, Hunter
is scary. Nice bucket there.
Okongwu with a screen on DeRozan. And Okongwu slams it in.
And whatever it was at halftime worked because their offense far more effective here in the second. They finally found some sets that are working for them.
The Hawks making a switch here. Landale's checked in. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for Sacramento. At the conclusion of this game, they're off to Minnesota where they'll take on the Timberwolves. They hit the road with that, the first of a 5-game run. MP driving. Rebound, Atlanta. Kuminga's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Pass to McCollum. Fires for 3. Another 3 for Atlanta.
Defensively, this has not been the second half they were looking for. Got to tighten it up.
Here's MP. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Jonathan Kuminga picks one up. And Quinn Snyder entering his 3rd full season as head coach of the Hawks.
Well, before this, Quinn had a good 8-year run as coach of the Utah Jazz, which ended when he resigned. Most coaches have a tendency toward being fired instead, but he quickly moved on in Atlanta.
Here's what Atlanta's going with right now. Reza Shea, he's checked in for Dyson Daniels. And Corey Kispert subbed in for Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Here's Landale. Howard down after the assist, let him into the lane.
He's more than capable of running an offense. McCollum is a combo guard who you trust with the ball.
MP kicks to DeRozan. MP against Kuminga. Here's MP. Again, the miss by the Kings. Atlanta leading by 7. McCollum outside, inside. Landale. That's in, coming off the assist from McCollum. McCollum's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Sacramento's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. The 3 from MP. And it's Reza Shea with the rebound.
One made 3 for him for the game. Does he focus closer in? Let's see.
Hunter against McCollum. Over Hunter. And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
That one's in there. The Hawks lead is cut down now to just 7 on the bucket from MP. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Here's the screen. Pass to Landale. The 10-footer. It's good. Landale's got the lead up to 9 now for the Hawks.
It seems like they found their rhythm offensively, and they're shooting the ball much better out of the break. Yeah, he's in such a great rhythm right now. Makes sense to get him the ball any way you can.
Yeah, when you have a guy playing like he has been recently, he's got to be the first option on every possession.
Jalen Johnson, he's been the guy making things happen. A chance now to hear Coach Quinn Snyder talking.
Let's just keep playing with the same intensity.
Okay.
He's making some changes here. Now, Alexander Walker. Okongwu, the pass to Johnson. Okongwu with a screen on Monk. Pass to Okongwu. The 3 from McCollum. And it's MP with the rebound. MP's got 13 rebounds in the game. And so in the game for the Hawks, Johnson and Okongwu man the post position. Nickeil Alexander-Walker out there with McCollum, and it's Daniels in at the 3 spot.
I put it straight in. It pulled me.
The Hawks leading by 3. Pass to Alexander-Walker. Okongwu a screen. On the wing, Johnson lets the 3 fly. Nailed from three-point land. Johnson's got 30 points.
Well, it's only his second 3 of the night. If he's going to heat up, the second half is a great time to do it.
MP kicks to Murray. Back to MP. 6 to shoot. A fadeaway. And it's Daniels.
Oh,
with the
now
rebound.
I'm missing it. Okay, that's crazy.
And so it's Daniels who brings up the ball for the Hawks. Their biggest lead of the game was 9.
Well, when you look at what he's provided them on the offensive end, it's been an important part of why they're leading.
Here's MP. Murray dishes to MP. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, and yet we still see it a lot. It's a tough thing to police.
Sabonis, he's checked in for Sacramento. Russell Westbrook comes in for Murray. Johnson outside. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. It's going to be on MP. And Stan, we know Jalen Johnson comes from a basketball family.
Well, they did a great job, Kevin, of teaching him the game because Jalen Johnson can really play. And I'm sure everyone in his family is extremely proud of what he's doing in the NBA. Well, that's the kind of player MP is striving to become.
And they came out of the locker room after halftime with a much more physical approach than what we saw in that first half.
That one misses.
And the big question for MP is going to be work ethic. Because if he can put in the sweat, there's no reason he can't be a star in this league.
Okongwu with a screen on Monk. Back to Okongwu. Nice D from Sabonis.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
There's no air space there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without a foul.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Here's Johnson. The shot's good on the assist by Daniels. Daniels has got 6 assists here tonight.
They are just killing them on the interior.
DeRozan surveying the D to the middle. Here's MP. That one wide left. Here's Atlanta now. They're on a 9-1 run. Alexander Walker finds Okongwu. And that one falls.
So much strength from Okongwu. 6'8", 235. He's a strong guy.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Hawks.
Well, they've really been sharing the basketball. All coaches talk about that, try to get their teams to do it. It's really great when you see it in action.
And tonight we've also seen a lot of great play from them inside. They've been consistent in terms of attacking the interior of this D.
The Hawks leading by 14. McCollum outside. Here's Alexander Walker. Johnson outside. And the rejection by MP.
MP showing he's a force near the hoop.
And the first one at the line is good. And both free throws good for MP.
Get back in 2 minutes.
And here's Atlanta. They're on a 12-3 run. Okongwu with a screen on Westbrook. McCollum. Oh, the dunk!
And how about the vertical McCollum has? He may have even surprised himself there.
MP. Now Westbrook. MP outside. Misses the 3.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
Well, the offense has to look for ways to get him easier shots, better selections. You have to be set up for success.
Clearly a foul.
And he makes the first. So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2.
Boy, he'd sure like to have that miss back. Hard to chip away at a lead when you're leaving freebies at the line.
Alexander Walker with the ball. Pocket pass to the paint, and he punches it home.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for the Hawks.
It didn't look like a game that was going to work out for them, but man, how things changed in a hurry.
Man, I'd say it was gutsy, Kevin, in terms of what they were able to do in that comeback. An incredible amount of fortitude when facing all of that adversity, and not just to come back, but how about to come back and win going away?
And with this effort tonight, grabbing their 8th win of the year.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Jalen Johnson.
And he found a way to leave his mark on every facet of the game. His activity and energy were huge factors.
MP outside. Sabonis sets the pick for MP. And he does not hit. Atlanta with the ball. They're on a 19-7 run. McCollum against Westbrook. Too long in the paint, and he's hit with a 3-second violation. And so he hits the technical free throw. And so it's the Hawks taking care of business in this one. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting.
A noble effort by UMP, picking up a double-double in a loss. How disappointing is putting together a performance like this and not coming away victorious?
I'm disappointed, Jennifer. Not for me, but for my teammates. I see them at practice, late nights on flights, away from their families. I know what this means for them and the sacrifices them and their loved ones make. The thing that the fans and the media have no idea about is always going to be how disappointing sacrifice is when it's not rewarded.
Understand, MP. Thank you.
I hope you do.
Kevin, back to you.
As always, we appreciate it, Jen.
So good.